Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to Let's Look at The Pit, or the full title would be Sword of the Stars, The Pit by Kerberos Studios, who are famous for developing the Sword of the Stars series, which is a 4X game. I always forget what all the 4X's are, but it's the space exploration, exploitation, extermination. Oh, that's 3 X's already, and number 4 is, I don't know, the X Factor. Anyway, so The Pit is not a 4X game. It is actually a roguelike set in the universe of Sword of the Stars. The story of the game is, I'm not going to show you the intro here, but just go to the character screen directly. The story is that the SolForce, which is the human faction in the game, has a sort of a retirement planet for their employees, and it was supposed to be like, nice for people, for the veterans to, end their life there, I guess. Yes, do I wish to continue? Yes, we do. Okay, gonna go with normal difficulty here as I go along and tell the story. And, but not everything doesn't go well, and if it did, then we would not have this game. So there's a plague that breaks out and starts converting, changing, mutating people into ghouls, which I guess would be kind of like zombies. The ghouls, it does make me think of Fallout games, the first one and the second one probably, and this does have similarities to that, so I don't know if there was some inspiration taken from that or not, but I'll talk about that in a second as well. And it is your task, either as a marine, as a scout, or as an engineer, to go down into this legendary alien facility called also the Pit, which is basically a giant cave, or again a pit in the mountain range on this planet. Name of the planet I don't remember, but I guess it's more or less immaterial unless you were a hardcore fan of the Sword of the Star series, and if you are, then probably you know what planet we are talking about anyway. And your goal is to find out if the rumor, which is basically just a rumor, is nothing else there, that there could be a cure there, or there could be a source of the plague is coming from the Pit. And you could maybe possibly find it and decipher what it is, what the plague is, come up with a cure, and help everyone else. And that's the idea, but you don't even know if it's actually true, and no one has returned from the Pit. So the introduction tells us. And an angry man who is teaching you how to play in the tutorial as well, which is, I'm going to spare you that as well, obviously. Okay, so far I've played the demo of the game. This is the full version you're looking at, and I've played the demo, I think, with an engineer. So the basic division of labor here is that the engineer is the brains, and the scout is finesse, or speed in this case, a bit of brains, and slightly less strength or killing capability. So the engineer has even less killing capability, a bit more, and the biggest amount of brains among the characters, and he's kind of medium speed. And then the good old marine here is the strongest, dumbest, and not really the fastest, kind of medium fast dude. Okay, and I'm thinking that for this one, and this is going to be like an extended Let's Look at, so I'm probably going to break it into at least 2 episodes, because I don't want them to be longer than 30 minutes. And I'm thinking I would either, in an hour, I would probably reach the end of the run or die, most likely die, and most likely die way before the hour is up. So I'm just going to go with the marine. You will probably discover a lot more in the game if you go with an engineer, but at the same time, I don't really want to die like in 20 minutes. I would rather die in 40 minutes. So Marine will probably survive longer, because he comes with everyone comes with different equipment, and Marine comes with a lot of equipment intended for exterminating alien monsters, I guess. Because, everyone's alien, I guess, on this planet, unless like you were born there. Earth doesn't even exist at that point. Okay, so we're immediately transferring to the game. Let me just bring up the volume for myself a little bit. And you can see that this is at its core, we were already in combat, a dungeon crawler, sort of, roguelike, sort of. And the combat is turn-based, so if I move, for example, and this is where I cannot see, you see the cone of my shadow, and I can see almost 360 degrees, which is not that bad. So if I move, they take a move, so that's how the turn-based ness of the game is manifested. You don't actually press next turn, or you don't pass the turn on to the enemy. You just do that, and by pressing tab, we're gonna go into change different weapons. You can see over yonder, and you can even punch people, or we can use a sort of machete type tool to kill them. You can target which enemy you want to kill, but at the same time, if there's only one, you will attack them directly, and you can see the damage there. More enemies appear. And what I was going to say, so it will either choose the one that is closest to you, or probably one that is the biggest danger if automatically you leave the choice up to the computer, or you can, like I said, just choose it yourself. You can also take used range weapons and use your arrow keys to target the enemies, like so. And they die. This is an automatic pistol that we're using. And reloading also takes time, so if you run out of bullets while you're in the turn-based mode where you're fighting enemies, it could be dangerous because they will keep attacking you. They will not be so courteous and honorable to say, "Oh, wait a minute, this guy's reloading. Let's wait for a bit." Okay, so main mechanics of the game. One of them you saw, it was combat. Other one is finding stuff. And finding stuff happens through foraging, for example. Like here, you have a 52% chance of finding something by searching the rock pile. Nothing has been found. So we go for another rock pile. You also get experience by... okay, and we are being attacked at the same time. As you can see here, we found something, but we don't have time for that because there's a bat. We also have an assault rifle. This is the only character that starts with such advanced weaponry, but we're not going to be using that just yet. I'm going to explain about that in a second, how that works. And grenades have an area of effect. For example, you can blow up the entire room with a frag grenade, which is pretty cool. And HE grenade has a bit less, so let's do the blade thing again, because it's probably the most efficient. Can I kill him from here? No, I have to actually come over here. Okay. And your weaponry and all your items take damage, and you have to either find new ones or repair them if you have the capability to repair them. For example, the engineer comes with a repair kit for blades and for ballistic weapons, and you can see here that it's 24 out of 25 durability, accuracy, blah blah blah. All the parameters are there. This is what we are wearing. Impact armor. Okay, I think the scout has the best armor to start with. Now, eating is very important in the game because you have two stats. One is health, two vital stats. One is health and one is hunger. And if you run out of food, I think you kind of start losing health naturally. And making food is also another thing, another mechanic of the game. So you have to come up with or find stuff to eat. Okay, let's quickly murder this guy. Pick up the item. We found a food pallet, which doesn't give us much food on its own. Okay, we have another guy here. These are, I think, the cave bats or something like that, and they give us sonic nodules sometimes, which I don't know what... I mean, I'm sure they could be crafted into something, but what exactly can they be crafted into, I have no idea. Yet, because, like I said, I've played like 5 levels, and I'm guessing this game goes down a lot more than 5 levels. Okay, so you can stop being able to move freely as soon as the enemies appear. And let's move here. Take out this rat. Take out this bat. Take another sonic module until we cannot carry any more sonic modules. And let's forage this thing. Okay, see, while I'm foraging... Oh, he's circling me. And for some reason didn't attack me. Maybe I just, marine, look menacing. That's pretty much why I took him with me. Okay, so I think our also foraging skill grows, like I said before. On this level there isn't many locks to pick, I don't think so. And there isn't that much to find either, so I'm just gonna quickly run through this level. To the rest of this level anyway. So, we got enemies here? No enemies, but we got some stuff to forage. And later on, as you will probably see in this part of Let's Look At, there's going to be computers, there's going to be lockers with electronic locks. Okay, this is the rabbit bat. We're gonna take him out, and obviously you level up, as I forgot to mention, but you just noticed down here. So you press C, and the stats that you can level up are your 3 basic stats, or main stats, which is might, of which the Marine has lots, and he gets 3 points for that. Oh, by the way, and they also level up differently. For example, the Marine gets a lot of points here and less points here, less skill points, while the others get, for example, the Engineer is getting only 2 here and 6 here, and so he's a more skilled person rather than more strong person, like as I've been, I think, repeating for a long time now. Okay, so since he's very mighty, let's invest ourselves into, for example, finesse, and give him a little bit of brains, which will also kind of scale. These things will scale with the brain power, and I think lockpick will become essential at one point, and also mechanical helps lockpicking, and we've wasted everything already, so there's nothing else we can do here. Okay, there's a map of the area as well. The levels are randomly generated, I believe. This definitely looks different from the levels I've experienced so far. This is the exit, by the way, from the level, but let's just explore the rest of this cave-like structure before we go down. Actually, I think my mouse has been... The rotten cheese is always good to find. Oh, and these are the worms. Did I even manage to explore that? Did they get in the way? Okay, these worms, by the way. Oh, and there's another thing we have in here. You see this little item, I think. I forgot what that is called, but it's called something. SOT stacks. Okay, so that has all the messages you receive or decode. What is this, by the way? Oh, this is the thing I found in the demo, and it kind of transferred to the game. That's nice. And you can see this is half decoded. This is, I think, a very nice element to the game. So you have a deciphering skill. Obviously, the Marine has virtually none of it. And depending on what percentage you can decipher, like it actually translates into text on the screen. And requesting mecha only. And I guess they are shared between the characters. So that's how you recreate the story of this pit and what's been going on there. And you also have the collection of recipes here. This is a recipe that is revealed to you in the tutorial. It's a SOT switch, and it's a multicultural, I think that's what they call it, the multicultural sandwich that fits all life forms in the game. And this is, no, they don't need the keys. We got the list of weapons, their basic stuff. And we have the items we can find. There's different mutation servers. We'll get back to that in a second. While I was going here for the monster list. So these are the monsters, and for example, if you want to know a little bit more on the background of a specific monster, just go like that, and you press it, and it tells what rabbit bat is. And it's basically a bat, an ice bat, that has become slightly rabid. Okay, and that's the similarity, another similarity I think this game has with Fallout, because this is basically a Pip-Boy, is that what it was called? The device that every Fallout character carries on themselves. And it's pretty cool that it is in the game, so let's try forging this again. Hopefully we'll not be interrupted by the... I forgot what their name is. That's why I went there. I wanted to find out what their name was. Now I remember. So we press L. There doesn't scroll, we need to use the mouse. Where is this monsters? So this was Zool Infant Swarm. The one that attacked us. So Zool is one of the factions in the game, you may remember. They are the genetically engineered ones that appear in one of the expansions of the original Sword of the Stars. And I think the idea was that they are engineered by the Sulka. I need to keep moving instead of staying around just talking. And the Sulka are kind of the progenitor sort of alien race that at one point enslaved the Lear, which are kind of the telepathic dolphin-like race. Well, what's that? Pistol rounds. Oh, it's great. And this is basically their facility. So you are here. It's believed that they are behind the plague, or whatever they've created in the past is behind the plague, because they're not necessarily still in this world, or in this sector of galaxy anyway. And come on, dude. And So their technology is what you need to decipher to find out if this plague can be actually cured or all of humanity will die. They were expelled by Lear, by the way, also through a use of some sort of bioweapon. And it's funny that now Sulka are responsible for their own bioweapon. Maybe it could be, actually, we find out in the end of the game that it's not Sulka, it's the Lear. Anyway. Okay, so I think this level is more or less clear. Let's go downstairs and find more computery stuff there. You can always go back up as well. So there's a different mechanics that come into play here. Charger hubs, but we cannot use them now, especially this one is broken. There's doors that are locked. You can see this is an open door, and this is a locked door. So what you do is press space, and you have 47 chance of success, because our skill of lockpicking is very, very low. No, it's still locked, but the skill goes up as you keep using it, so it goes to 48, as you just saw there. I think we're going to be attacked pretty soon. If you cannot unlock the door in 3 goes, I think an alarm goes off. So possibly that's what's going to happen right now. Yep. And it's permanently locked, so but I hopefully, yeah, I can get there from this side. I was just kind of training, basically, with the door anyway. The alarm goes away after a while. Oh, wow. There's a there's a pretty big enemy there. So to deal with that, there is a strangler. It's kind of a humanoid alien. Let's I don't know. Let's try. I was gonna say I'm gonna show you the mechanic of the assault rifle. So assault rifle actually fires 3 shots, and you can decide who you are shooting. So you press the control. You go, let's say F, F, and then the third one goes for the rat. And we kill. Oh, we didn't kill this guy actually. Okay. So then I guess we don't need him anymore. We can just go back to our automatic pistol, which is a bit milder. Why is he? Oh, is he bleeding as well? Oh, he's choking me from the distance. That's why I'm losing health. It's interesting. I haven't actually noticed that before, because he's called the Strangler. Is it a telepathic ability? Weird. Also, some of the doors are actually traps, and as soon as we see one, I'll get to that. So let's shoot this, because usually when you start out the level, there's a lot of enemies just attacking you immediately. Okay, let's try and reload here. Oh, he reloads so well. Well done, Marine. You deserve a name of a Marine. Okay, so we got enemies. We can shoot them right from there. Oh wow, it's pathetic shooting there. Oh, we killed this robot. This is the door we couldn't open. Let's go back to the blade. So like I said, in the beginning of every level, there's a bit of combat. There's a bit of even too much combat sometimes. And it can get quite hard. Not on the level, not on the second level, sorry. But definitely later on in the game. Let's kill this bat, rat, same thing. Alright. And they drop some sort of teeth or bone slivers, and I'm sure they also have a function in the game of which I'm not aware. There's a... Oh, yeah, I wanted to see this, but there's a zoom thing here going on, so we can actually... Was this the initial one? This was how we were doing it? I don't remember anymore now. Let's go. Let's try a different zoom level now. Let's try this way. Maybe this was the original one. Anyway, this is the mutant rat. And we can now kill it. Perhaps. Yes, we can. This is a security console, which I think is broken. Yeah, damaged console, so we cannot do anything. Usually you can deactivate all the door locks, open all the doors, or I guess do other interesting stuff which I haven't discovered yet. So I'm moving kind of weirdly, so I'm guessing there's monsters about. Yes, there are. They left us a lot of food, so we take that. I want to show you some electronic stuff though. So where we came from here, and everything here is more or less explored. Let's continue down the road. There's another rat. You have also mechanical enemies, which at least those are the ones I've seen so far. I've seen the biological types. There's an excuse me. There was an oversized amoeba and an oversized virus. that also attacks you. They look like kind of blobby. And there's 2 different droids. There's actually 4 different droids. You saw one of them, which is kind of looks like a toaster with hands. There's another exit. Oh wow, there's a lot of them here. And mutant rats also poison you, and obviously the poison causes you to lose health over time. Now let's do that. Let's try and kill as many as we can. Oh, that's pretty awesome. So that's why the Marine is kind of cool to have, and you're less likely to die with him. Okay, come on. Foraging is terrible with him. The Engineer, for example, finds something every time, all the time. Well, okay, almost all the time. Like 9 times out of 10. Alright, so this is one of the locker type situations. Now, this is ammo crate, which is piece of cake for the Engineer. For the Marine, it's 83%, so it's decent, I would say. Because for this you need mechanical skill, and for the doors you need, what's the name? Lockpicking skill. So let's see. There's a bit higher mechanical skill. Hopefully this opens now. And skills are upgraded, and we get EMP grenade. This is the first time I've seen this item. Cool. Now the locker needs lockpicking skill, which is lower. But we'll try anyway. So we're gonna bypass a retina lock, and it cannot open. Well, let me put it this way, at least it didn't blow up in our face. And I think this is it for this level. So let's go down to level number 3. We're not immediately attacked. Oh no, we are immediately attacked. I should probably reload my weapons at some point. Let's go to blade. Kill people. Okay, not really people. Rats. Light weapon locker. 83% is quite decent. These sometimes have nice, oh come on, nice drops in form of weapons themselves, but mostly it's the ammo. Okay, so I hear things moving. Can we kill them? Okay, great. Now, is this door a trap? Okay, so this is a trap, but I think it's inactive because it has no color. I wanted to talk about traps as well. Now, the rat T. Come on, rat. Very nice. That's a good rat. That's a bad rat. Seriously? No retreat. Never. Don't damage my... Ah, God. Okay, is there anyone behind me here? No, it isn't. This guy, the toaster, is fucking annoying, and he also runs away a lot. Okay, at least we have upgraded our level. Let's do that now. I want to continue increasing his finesse and brains, because he is, after a very low level here. So I'm gonna put 1 in here and 2 in the brains. 2 in the brains, and here I want to continue upgrading lockpicking ability together with computer. God, the computer is so low. He's a fucking dumbass when it comes to computers. He doesn't even know how to turn one on, probably. The restart button, what's that? Okay, foraging, no. Biotech, oh god, no, I don't know. Let's put more into mechanical, and we have 1 more point we could put into something useful. Come on, not just... The only weapons left. Okay, foraging. Fine, that's fine. Let's put it into that. Okay. Traps. Now, there's another trap. So all the traps and those mutation thingies are color-coded. Which means... And they're randomized. So when you start a game, when you start a new game, yellow... You don't know what it means. It could be a good trap. There's good traps as well, by the way, as paradoxical as they may sound. And there's bad traps. And until you try one, you don't know what that is. I want to clear out this level first, because I don't want to get into trouble while there's monsters around. And when there's no monsters around, I'm going to try some of the traps out and show you how they work. For example, can we get into this? Okay, there's another rat. Okay, cool. There's a big one. I probably want to use a automatic pistol on that one. Ranged weapons are very useful against enemies who don't have any ranged weapons of their own, as you might have imagined. Okay, who's gonna come first though? You would probably want to kill this guy. Great. Oh, you suck. Ah, man. Okay, where's my blade? I guess using a blade against a mechanical enemy probably damages a blade a lot. Come on, rat. Can you at least die? Cool. Oh, okay. That kind of sucks. That's all right. Why is it? He's supposed to be like a retired Marine, and he has this voice of a fucking 21-year-old douchebag. Okay. That's yes for for your knowledge. That's how 21-year-old douchebags sound. Okay, antibodies. Cool. I never seen that before. There's a bad which we cannot use. Then I'm gonna quickly reload here. Probably would be a smart thing to do, because I'll be walking around like a dumbass, which I am, because, you know, I'm a bit of a dumb Marine here. Let's go back to the blade, and I want to go into this room, but I'm kind of afraid of the traps. Is there another door, perhaps? Is this a real... Also, this trap is not working right now. And that is a cooker, which is damage cooker, so we cannot cook anything, but we don't really have anything to cook with, or not cook with, but any cooking items anyway. So let's pry open this freezer. They're usually very easy to pry open. Yes, so we have like an ultra... Oh no, it's just ratios. Yeah. How is this thing called again? I'm sorry, English is my 8th language. Where is this thing? Rations. Yeah, rations. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. I don't really say rations like in real life ever. It says usually you read it and you write it, but not really pronounce it. So I'm sorry if I just completely fucked up that word. Especially, you know, you English natives. I apologize. SolForce rations. Oh god, I'm just gonna stop. Food. It's food. That's what it is. I forgot to take this food here. Raw meat, sand gland. And a bed, which we cannot do anything about. Maybe there is a character that actually can do something with the bed, but not a Marine. Marine has no business with... Oh god, there's a lot of them with beds. I'm gonna use automatic pistol here. Don't really want to get poisoned. I think they poison you. That was pathetic. Alright, and we have a bat now who was annoyed by our noise and has come down here. Oh god. Is he dead? And we're out of ammo. But I'm guessing we could deal with this guy just with the blade. Oh yes. Don't poison me. Alright, cool. And let's reload that pistol. So a lot of the game would be just that, doing that stuff, like, you know, maintenance in many ways. Trying to make sure that everything is in order, everything you have is reloaded and not completely damaged, and so on and so forth. So let's see if we can bypass this one. 58%, so if we failed on 58 previously, this time around 58, maybe we'll... Oh yes! Wait, what? You opened the locker but triggered an alarm. Okay, so what is this interesting thing, calculator that we got? Digital interpreter, what does it do? I like that. I like the amount of items that are here. Small expert system capable of analyzing alien script. It will add to your decryption skill and will eventually require recharging from a hub. Oh, this is awesome. Because this guy is completely dumb. He cannot decrypt anything, and this thing will actually make it easier for us to understand those messages and get the backstory of the pit, which basically is a base. Really, it's not really much of a hole. See, there's another trap here, I think, which is of unknown properties as of yet, unknown to us. Okay, I see worms. Not much else really. Okay, now we can deal with them without invoking gunpowder. Right, that was okay. That went fine. And we have another bat. That was okay. Any enemies there? I don't like that noise. What's that? Oh, it's this one. That's fine. Okay, and he's dead. Now, before we start exploring the traps, which is probably something I'll do and then end this part of the extended Let's Look At, which is basically gonna be a run. But it's since I'm talking so much about what the game is like and what it is, I guess it does in a way still qualify as let's look at this thing here. And ammo, yeah, pistol, great. Damaged, not so great. Is there anyone else here? I'm always worried that they're coming from behind because you cannot see back there. No, they are probably coming from. Okay. They don't do much damage, especially to the Marine because he's a badass. He's a dumbass and a badass. So the charging hub is also damaged. Okay, what's on up here? Let's practice a bit with this lock. Oh, amazing. Skills upgraded. Let's practice with this lock as well. Even if I cause the alarm to... Oh, I'm becoming a... Oh, you activate a poison gas trap. Oh, that was bad. Poisoning level 3. Do I have an anti-poison thing? What is this? Antibodies. A vial of advanced supercells that can... Whoa, don't go away. Bolsters an organism's resistance to disease. I don't have a disease right now. I'm gonna keep that though. It probably will come very useful later on when there's a lot of disease going around in the game. No, unfortunately. Oh, we can categorize. Cool. So weapons. I didn't notice that before. Armor is armor. What does it say? Is there a tooltip? Equipment. That's all the equipment I have. Medical. So no, this is just a medical patch, right? Which just heals straight up. And this is ingredients. Okay. And oh, so a grenade is an ingredient. I like that. I like making mega grenades and food. And that doesn't help at all, so I guess we'll have to just sit this one out. So this is another kind of trap, which sometimes you notice, though I'm not sure how, because I've noticed it once and even managed to dismantle it. And often you also find some items that you unlock them, you get the items from inside, and then you trap them, booby trap them. But for who, I have no idea, or for whom. Okay, hopefully we will not die. Okay, he's making random comments about... Oh, this is pretty annoying. Okay, let's see where I'm in the map. So there's another area over here that we haven't explored, so let's go there. Poison is going to be slowly reduced, of course, so that's not a big deal. We can always just use a patch, a medical patch, Medipatch. Hey, my name is the Marine, but they call me Medipatch. Okay. Is anyone here? No. There's a locker we can try and unlock. 74%. Decent, I would say. Definitely decent in XCOM. Oh, wow. This is a new weapon, I think. Rifle. And I don't know how to pronounce it. I know what that is. Flatchet rounds, I guess. After that rations thing, I'm not confident in my pronunciation at all anymore. Okay, and this is the exit, and this are the worms. Come on, guys, don't make a fuss. Is this secure weapons locker? This is probably 1% chance of success. We don't have any lockpicks as far as I know, do we? Sort of. Let's go with it. Our equipment is useless because it doesn't help us at all. No, we don't have any lockpicking items to help us in this. 1% chance. Let's go for it. That's taking a long time, isn't it? Again, like I said before, at least it didn't blow up. Okay, so I don't want to go down there just yet. Now I want to explore, together with you, dear viewers, explore the traps. Here, so yellow one, do we know what it is? We don't, so let's hope that it's a good trap, and I think we have enough health to survive. It's a bad one. Here goes nothing. Trap heals you for 25.87 points, so this is, in this playthrough, yellow traps are going to be health increase traps. I can, hardly can call it a trap, but still. And also, interestingly enough, so far at least, I've now been to 5 levels only. Most rooms have 2 doors. If one door is a trap, there is usually another door which is not a trap. And these traps, again, as far as I know, cannot be dismantled and made safe for innocent Marines like this one. Now let's try the purple one. Surely this one is a bad one. That was interesting. Why that didn't really work? Maybe we haven't met some sort of condition, or this is just glitched out. And as far as I can remember, that was the last one. here. Let me just take a look at the map quickly. Trap 1, trap 2, go down, go up, blah 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 blah. That's all good. So let's go to the next floor. And it's always going down, 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 down. Oh wait, what was it? Down, down. Oh wait, there's a console here. Oh god, why did I had no business over there. Oh, but I didn't get poisoned. Oh, awesome. Because, you know, I'm a Marine. Console. So computer skills is 5. Didn't you used to like have a computer at home? Okay. 49% though, because this is a very low level security console. The console shuts down. Oh, this is pathetic. Believe me, engineer is a lot better at this. And let's go to the next floor. Okay, I'm gonna quickly now kill these guys and probably end the video there. Oh, I shouldn't have moved. He would attack them anyway. Alright, this guy's dead. No time to bleed, don't you hear? Didn't you hear that? I think that's a bit of an upgrade. Oh, okay. Upgraded drone. Shoot him! Nice, 100 experience. Didn't really have to do that probably, but anyway. Let's quickly reload. No one else is coming so far. And I'm gonna stop here for the first part of the extended let's look at the Pit, or Sword of the Stars, the Pit. I think it's a pretty cool game. I'm going to continue with it and discussing it and talking about it, and probably a lot of things I missed, and when I edit this episode I'll be like, oh, that's another thing I didn't mention, and that's good, and that is why it is good that we have a second part and possibly a third part. I don't know, maybe a fourth part. I really don't know, because it could take some time. I don't know how I have no idea how long this is to be honest, so sorry about that. I haven't actually played through the entire game, but thank you guys for watching this. Hopefully this was more or less enjoyable. Depending on when you're watching this, the second and the consecutive parts could already be available, so check that out. They're probably in the form of playlist, or there's a link somewhere in the description or around the video. You know how YouTube works, right? And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.